Hey guys, this is Cav here. I just wanted to do the brief introduction to our Unit 2, which is survival. Our big question we're looking at is, what is the cost of survival? What determines who lives and who dies? And what does it take to survive? So we've done some survival activities. You're going to be handing in a survival activity for me. It's the same one you wrote in science. So just make sure if you haven't already posted that to the discussion board, post that. And if you have, you're good to go. So you're going to be writing at the end of this unit an argumentative text, a type of writing in which an author states and defends their position on a specific topic. So we're going to read this, and as you are reading, which you will do later when you have your book, look at the way the writer builds the case. Mark the text to help you answer this question. What is their position and what supports their position? So this is the cost of survival found on page 126 of your workbook. Here we go. Some people willingly put themselves in life and death situations. Mountain climbers and base jumpers may need help. Unknowingly face danger, and they usually walk away safely. However, when things don't turn out the way this happens to all of us, even teachers. Some people willingly put themselves in life and death situations. Mountain climbers and base jumpers knowingly face danger, and they usually walk away safely. However, when things don't turn out well, a lost climber or an injured base jumper may need help. The police, fire department, rescue workers, and medical teams do their best to save an adventurer's life. These efforts can cost a lot of money, and the adventurer should be the one to foot the bill. Two big news stories of 2014 involved rescue missions. In one, a family of 4 called for help when their child became ill. They were on a sailboat 900 miles off the coast of Mexico. The rescue involved the U.S. Navy, the Coast Guard, and the California Air National Guard. In another news story, a caver in Germany was nearly 4,000 feet underground when he was hit by a falling rock. It took rescue teams 11 days to get him back safely to the surface. It is easy to argue that people should be stopped from putting themselves in danger. However, this would be impossible to enforce. Usually, when people need to be rescued, it is because something unexpected happened. In 2012, millions of people hiked, climbed, and boated in national parks, but only 2,876 needed help. More than 1,600 of these emergencies may have been caused by risky decisions. Someone has to pay for those rescues. The rescue of the family stranded at sea cost $603,000. That twisted my brain. That figure does not include pay for the rescue workers. Getting the caver safely to the surface involved 728 people. Sometimes people wind up in trouble because of bad luck, but others make dangerous choices. We need to treat those two groups differently. People who take extreme risks should pay for their rescue operation. Some states have passed laws to reflect this belief. In New Hampshire, for example, hikers who get lost or injured because of reckless behavior can be billed for rescue services. Not everyone agrees that people should be responsible for the cost of their rescue. Howard Paul, a spokesman for the National Association of Search and Rescue, says, "We know that when people believe that they are going to receive a large bill for an SAR mission, they delay a call for help or they refuse to call for help." He can list many examples of people making their problems worse by not calling for help because they were worried about the cost. And a second lieutenant in the California Air National Guard, who helped rescue the family at sea, put it this way: "We're out there to save lives. You can't put a price on that." However, arguments against charging for rescue miss an important point. Many rescue workers have lost their own lives saving others. In addition, the idea of holding people responsible is not to stop rescuing them. It's to discourage them from behaving in foolish and dangerous ways, and that can only be a good thing. In the end, taxpayers cover the cost of rescue for those who put themselves at risk. Maybe there are better uses for our money. All right, now, what I would also like you to do Please, online folks, if you've not picked up your book yet, that's fine. This will be on page 128 in your books. There's a summary. So you need to write a summary of the cost of survival. So be thinking about how you would do that. Also, initially, right after you listen to this, write down this. Do you believe that people in life and death situations should be held accountable for their actions? So think about it. Think about the video you watched on the earthquake, in that discussion there. So think about that, write that down before you do anything else. So write that down, set it aside. Don't lose it, set it aside. And we'll come back to that later on in the unit. All right, any other bits of information I wanted to share with you? As you're going, look for new vocabulary. We'll be doing that once you get your books. Remote learners, make sure you pick those up on Wednesday, hopefully Wednesday. Other bits of information. Oh, yes. Also, there was the family in the boat. Let's see, how many of them were there? It's a family of 4, and it cost $663,000 to save them. So if you are mathematically inclined, please calculate the cost to save each individual human. All right, so that's our first big activity. That's our summary. Make sure that as you are writing your feelings that you make a note at the top that says your name, what class you're in, and also this is your original position on the question of should people who have been saved from life or death situations have to foot the bill for their survival. There is no wrong answer. That is the magic of a first response. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.